The second car from that lovely gentleman. Same stable,
And here we are, another rarity, Super Minx estate.
He's done well to find two estate cars in this condition, hasn't he?
Very, very rare, extremely rare to find estate cars full stop, aren't they? Because a bit like commercial vehicles, they would very often bought as a multi-use vehicle, like small businesses, and they use them for the business as well, what have you. So they were well used like vans. But this is a lovely survivor, fabulous interior again, aftermarket visor as you can see. Same stable as I say as a 101.
That's behind it, yeah, that's behind it there.
Yeah, this gentleman bought this car for his wife. She admired it at a show, thought it was absolutely wonderful. She only drove automatic, so he bought this one being automatic. Tragically, and I mean so tragically, absolutely sudden, 3 weeks later she died.
No.
So he can't bear to go in the shed and see the car.
Oh, I didn't realise that. Right, okay.
So,
Hell.
Yeah, just, if he hadn't had any bad luck, he wouldn't have had any luck.
Oh, wow.
Shocking.
Gee.
So when it came off the wagon, I drove it around the village to photograph it, and again, same thing with a 101. Just drove beautifully. Gearbox lovely and smooth. And I only went around the village, like I say, but you can tell, tight, proper, no suspension rattle, just absolutely lovely. Real pleasure to drive. So another really lovely car. Not in the condition of the 101, but not far behind it. But then again, not the same money either. But again, same thing applies.
You're not far behind it though. I know the 101's like pretty well outstanding in it really. It's like probably, that must be one of the best in the UK surely.
It was described to me before I saw it as probably the best 101 estate in the country.
Yeah, well
And I agree.
we haven't had this conversation. This is a fresh conversation, guys. We haven't had this conversation prior to doing a video, but yeah, well, yeah, you can't not, can you? I rate this as well. I mean, this is up there in the top 10, isn't it? It must be. I mean, that's in the top 2, isn't it? I would suggest that car, if not the, Yeah.
This is definitely in the top 10.
Yeah. Just to get it all in perspective. I mean, to be in the top 10, we would be very, very pleased to handle this car for somebody, wouldn't we? Because this is so far above what you normally see, let alone the 101.
I'll be very pleased to have it in our collection.
Yes, exactly.
Again, same thing applies. Beautiful interior, beautiful door cast, lovely door skins, not all filler.
I'll come round and have a look at those, yeah.
And all the rest of it. I mean, look at it. Look how crisp and original they are.
Yeah, I know, that's nice, isn't it? And the skins are nice there with the creases.
Absolutely. Same as the rear arches, beautiful, lovely original interior. It smells like a 18 months, 2-year-old Hillman Minx. That's what it smells like.
I can smell the Victor. Yeah, I can smell the Victor as soon as you open the door. That is really prominent in that. Yeah.
And then we've got the unusual situation with these. But
Yeah, I know. Everyone thinks that two-piece tailgate's a new thing for a Range Rover. Yeah, it's yeah. I know.
look how perfect that is.
I know.
I don't know what's in there. Some stuff in there. I ain't bothered looking.
Well, it's free, whatever it is, isn't it? Yeah.
But again, it's not a gas bottle smoke.
No, I know.
Look at the condition of it. The car to buy, guys. It's the car to buy. I know a lot of you are going to say, well, it's automatic. Yeah, well, it is automatic, but there's a lot of people who like automatic. I'm one that likes automatic, and the way that drives, that automatic, that do me down to ground. I'll be honest, I'm not all that keen on changing gear anymore. Having said that,
It's funny that, isn't it? Because I mean, obviously, I was always pretty anti-automatic, and if you're going to buy anything, you buy a manual. Nowadays, just about everything that you buy is automatic. In modern car, everything's automatic. I drive automatic. And if you'd have told me I'm going to be driving an automatic car every day 15 years ago, I'd have said, you bar me. But here we are now, everything's auto. All of a sudden, I feel auto's becoming a lot more acceptable, isn't it?
oh, without doubt.
You know.
Just have improved it a lot.
Yeah.
obviously. But I think from what I can see out there, the manual's now the optional extra.
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, true enough. And like you say, everyone's fed up with doing the old gear change thing. They might as well just pop it in D and off you go.
That little Cooper that I've been using, drop it in the gear, forget it all day long. I'll get into something else, drive down the junction. And
Forget to put the clutch down. But anyway, more importantly, are you just going to pop the bonnet there?
original factory version.
More importantly, as we say, guys, I think I speak for both of us, my father and myself, when we're just constantly sort of not surprised. We're just constantly sort of, what's the word to use? I can't think of the correct word to use, but just sort of overwhelmed really with some of the quality of the cars that we get asked to rehome, and we're so lucky, aren't we, to be able to. Just a shame in this situation it wasn't under different circumstances, but we are very, very lucky to be handle some of the best cars in the UK.
think how lucky we would be if we had 350 of these.
Oh
I
God.
mean,
Yeah.
practically.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
so-
every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But like you say, well, they're not there, which is why when they do come along, you've got to jump on. Because they tend to go into long-term ownership, this quality of car, don't they? 10, 15, 20-year ownership. It's a little bit like a choice piece of property. You know, that bit of property might only come up once every 35, 40 years. And these cars are the same. They only come up every now and again.
Absolutely. Yeah. Crossfire tyres, D7.
Yeah, I saw the cross plies on.
It still drives lovely. You know, I mean, I only went down the village, so I never went any distance, but it's not wandering all over the road. It just feels lovely. It's like you put a set of radials on it and you wouldn't even feel a matchstick. You
Lovely.
wouldn't feel anything on it at all. It's just absolutely amazing. So there you are.
There you go, guys. Well, that's a bit of a summary for you. So, yeah, by all means, come down and have a look. It's down at Thornton Dale with Father, and he'll show you, I'm sure. Yeah, don't ask any silly questions, though, because you'll get asked to leave. Okay, see you later. Ta-da.